is the single leg stretch, which is one of the series of 5 classical exercises. And as its name suggests, it stretches the body, but in a dynamic way, which means you're stretching while you're moving. It works the whole body. It stretches the legs. It strengthens the abdominals, opens up the spine, and really gets the circulation going in the body. So I'm going to show you what it is in its full form, its entirety, and then we'll break it down just to make sure that you understand all the various points. So you start from the relaxation position, arms by your side, feet and knees hip width apart, and you come into a double knee fold. I'm going to put my hands either side of my right knee. I take a breath in. As I breathe out, I curl myself up to the tips of the shoulder blades. I hug my right knee in and extend my left leg. I bring the left leg in, swap hands, extend the right. I bring the right leg in, swap hands, extend the left. I bring the left leg in and extend the right. So I'm breathing in and breathing out. So we do this. I'm going to show you to begin with reasonably slowly, and then as you get the movement, it becomes much more dynamic. So you're working the whole body, stretching the legs, working these abdominals, and opening up the spine. And then when we've finished, hug our knees in, curl back down, and come out of the double knee fold. So that's the full single leg stretch. Now I'm going to break it down into why you're doing all the different bits. So you start in the relaxation position. You come into a double knee fold. I'm going to put my hands either side of my left knee. I take a breath in. As I breathe out, I curl myself up and I extend my right leg. So here, I'm working from my abdominals to keep curled up to the tips of my shoulder blades. My neck and head stay in the center, as does my body. I'm hugging my left knee in, and then there's an oppositional stretch as I lengthen the right leg away. My hands here are guiding this knee in centrally, but they're also checking that this foot isn't out of alignment. So you don't have the foot in the center. You make sure that the foot and the knee and pretty much the midpoint of the collarbone stay in a line. And then I bring this leg back, I swap my hands, and I extend the other leg away. Now when you extend the leg, let me just show you, you're extending from the top of the hip here, the top of the leg. What you're not doing is just opening out behind the knee. There's very little stretch. The stretch is from here, and I'm also thinking of stretching and lengthening the underneath part of the leg, and then I draw back in from the knee. Then I swap my hands and I lengthen the leg. So I'm stretching and I'm hugging in, keeping my alignment. Bring that knee in, swap your hands and extend. So the breathing is, you breathe in to bring your leg in and swap your hands. You breathe out to lengthen the other leg away. You breathe in and you breathe out. You breathe in and you breathe out. You breathe in and you breathe out. Now I'm going to just curl back down just for a second. So the idea is that you keep your body curled up to the tips of shoulder blades, working from your abdominals, and keep your body central. So nothing else changes while you're extending the legs away. I'm going to show you what sometimes can go wrong. So from my double knee fold position, have my hands either side of my left knee, take a breath in. As I breathe up, I curl myself up to the tips of shoulder blades and extend my right leg away. Now what tends to happen, people sort of subconsciously just slightly lean over towards the knee they're hugging in. And so therefore I'm not stabilizing my upper body properly. So what you have to do is your body stays central, and as you hug one knee in, it stays central. So I'm using these abdominals here, keeping my head soft to stay curled up, and you'll feel it work a lot more than if you shift from side to side. I'll come back down again. So that is a really nice exercise for really opening up the body, stretching the legs, working the abdominals. You get the hip working, you get the knee working, and that is the single leg stretch. So why don't you get down on the mat or the floor and give it a go. We'll do 10 together and we'll go through slowly so you can work all the different points. So come onto your mat or the floor and get yourself into the relaxation position. And then when you're ready, come into your double knee fold using your core, one leg at a time. And then have your hands either side of your right knee. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, curl yourself up to the tips of the shoulder blades and extend your left leg away. Now breathe in, draw that left leg in, breathe out, extend the right. Breathe in, draw the right leg in, breathe out, extend the left. That's 2. Breathe in and breathe out, extend the right. Breathe in, breathe out, extend the left. That's 4. Keep your body central. Breathe in, draw the left leg in, breathe out, extend the right. Breathe in and breathe out. That's 7. Breathe in, breathe out for 8. Breathe in, breathe out, extend for 9. Breathe in, breathe out, extend for 10. Then draw that leg in and curl yourself back down again. So then come out of your double knee fold, one leg at a time. And I'm now going to show you another thing that I forgot to mention earlier on. When you extend your leg, so if I'm curled up, I've been extending it quite low here. You're extending from the top of the leg. You're not just opening out behind the knee. So the stretch comes because you're lengthening from here and you're drawing back in from the knee. Now you can extend, I've been extending sort of fairly midline, but if you want to challenge yourself a bit more, you extend low. It's always coming from the top of the thigh, always coming back in from the knee. The shin stays parallel to the floor. Or you can extend high. What you don't do when you're extending high is just open up behind the knee, because I'm not getting any length or stretch from here. So you stretch, you just go high. So those are the different ways that you can extend your legs. So depending on how strong your abdominals are, if you find that extending low is challenging you a little bit too much, well then just extend your leg a little bit higher. And as you gain strength, then you just start lowering it. But remember to lengthen from the top of the leg, don't just open up behind the knee. And so let's come out of our double knee fold, and we've done the single leg stretch.